It took a long while for your heart to settle back down after that narrow road to victory against the librarian. You had not expected him to put up such a fight, and the occultist nearly paid the price for it. But that's in the past. The Foetor awaits. Best to press on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin. We're back at it with the formation Devil's Advocate, as recommended by Johan Lund 5887. And we are in it to win it here.
The rancid crop.
Whoa, that's a lot of hoarders. That's a lot of hoarders. What the hell? Why are there so many hoarders? Am I supposed to avoid the hoarder? I am supposed to avoid the hoarder. Okay. Well, I'm not going to avoid the hoarder. Holy shit. I mean, especially for a greater sacrificial host, who the heck cares? But also, like, hoarders represent free money. That's an oasis. I don't think we need the hospital. But yeah, wow. That is a lot of hoarders. Hope everyone's doing well out there as we get plugged in here. Our formation is coming together kind of nicely here. We are, unfortunately, you know, not perfect, but we're definitely getting towards perfect here. And yeah, we are going to aim to take down the Harvest Child if at all possible. We do have the strong shackles on our Hellion, who can hopefully use that to translate, trivializing the mechanic. Though I'm wondering if I should put it maybe on the leper and have the leper move. No, I don't know that matters. There's a brief consideration to having the leper tank it, just because the leper, or the Hellion has a little bit more flexibility in their skills, but it's not enough to matter, so I think that's fine. The important thing is going to be making sure that whoever's in the front rank is locking themselves there every chance they get, just so we have characters who don't have to think about that anymore. Having the Jester is a big help, because it's going to help us keep the characters moving in and out. Again, going to the fact that I went through there was a long period on this channel where we didn't use the, actually that's pretty useful. We didn't use the Jester, not because I thought he was bad, I've never said that, but that, you know, we just weren't doing formations that had the Jester in him, which was probably a mistake. Because the Jester is really good, but, you know, we're at, you know, by my reckoning, I've done 75 different named formations, and there's about 244, so we got a ways to go. Plenty of time. Oh, there's the griddle. I'd have loved to get the griddle. Milk-soaked linen is kind of tempting. Yeah, I think I need to buy that. Yeah. I do need to buy that. I don't love spending that money. Ooh, now we're not going to the field hospital. I don't love spending that money, but I do think it's the right call, just to give Sourmeister a means of getting rid of incoming damage, or getting rid of his blinds if I need that damage. Which won't happen all the time, but it will happen some of the time, so it's better to just have that be a meaningful option. Fade to Black doing its job. Iron Swan doing its. Perfect. Because there are some fights where taking a turn off to do reflection is not really in keeping with what we want to be doing. We'd rather be throwing out damage or hitting with withstand or something. Hardly optimal, but we're getting there. And yeah, getting strong shackles is really nice for us. Nice dodge. Well, I guess it was the blind, really, but, you know. It's the principle of the thing. Do have to just get rid of this guy to get the guard going. Oh, nice. We even managed to avoid taking any meaningful dot damage. That's good.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
And we're rolling. So we do have the opportunity to go to another hoarder, but I'm pretty sure we're going to hit this oasis instead. Then we get to do like double cash lair. Wow, that's a... I mean, we could go to this resistance encounter too, but I don't see why we would. There's pot and still. It's not my favorite item by any stretch, but it is a food gear item, so I think we need to buy it. Yeah, we need to buy it. Oh, and we get to buy 2 more healing salves, which is pretty appealing as well. I'm going to spend the money on that smoke bomb as well. I'm not 100% confident about that purchase, but I know getting extra speed is very good against Obsession. The Focused Fault, you know, the old strategy before the rework was stack one character to the freaking moon that could taunt every turn and basically just have them taunted out. Now you don't need that, but still having really high speed lets you control that fight quite a lot. And we've demonstrated, you know, in other runs that it really does the job. Stress healer, it's items. I'm pretty sure unless you have a character that's like about to melt down and like desperately needs the stress heal, I'm pretty sure it's always right to do the items, because it's 9 stress heal or 9 stress healing that you can distribute in blocks of 3 versus 5 on a single target. Alright, so we do pick up a loathing here. Gets us to 2, but we knock it down to 0 there. Yeah, so this is fine. Bomb mag does nothing for us. Nice. Nice.
Well-worn relics.
Poison ring is worth thinking about. Do we have any noxious items? That's an armor. That's not, doesn't do anything. That's that. No, we don't have it yet.
Can wait. Press onward.
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, I guess we'll go for another cache. You know what we could have I believe Ghastly Gruel might be noxious. If it's noxious, then that makes that real easy. All right. Well, here it's definitely about killing this goat before it hurts me. We're gonna tank up just a tad here. Still get rid of the goat. Okay. It's not great to have Inhuman Appetites hit, but if one of them's going to Inhuman Appetites, it's definitely better for it to be the maid. We have a chance of just killing her, which is not 100% by any chance, but it was a chance. 17, that's no, we're not going to get there. We'd have had to crit.
Victory supposes strategy.
But compared to... because if he eats the corpse, it's... what is it called? It's the mortar. Hurts something fierce. I'd rather take a little bit of damage and blight on everybody. Once again, fade to black. Just trying to mitigate some of the income in here. So, like, this is an example where I'm actually... Yeah. We had a 50-50, but that was able to guarantee that we end that fight.
Even the big ones.
And avoid taking more damage. Definitely worth it. Devil's Advocate's really working for me in the current incarnation of the characters. We're getting some pretty good outcomes here. Losing another wheel here is a little concerning, but it looks like we got a couple of easy no patches at the end, which is good.
Hall. put it to good use.
Corrupting Cleaver, there we go. So Corrupting Cleaver isn't the most useful to us, but it is a noxious item. Now, I do like Raven's Reach, though. We do something like this. Dark Impulse doesn't look like it's getting used. Explosive Magazine and Karjan's Mixing Kit can go. We'll keep the Wagon Jack for now. Wow, we are building up some combat items here. Gotta make some room. All those extra healing salves is definitely a good sight to see. It means we can be a little bit looser about spending them.
They thrill to the succulent flavor that grows up from some nightmare pit far beneath the earth.
All right. Well, it's scary, but we are. What are we up to? +2 speed, +4 HP already. That's really good. Yeah, we're already talking about like a 10% HP buff, which is definitely measurable. Light's a bit low.
Do you hear the child's cries?
Normally, I would go for the goats here, but we actually have an opportunity to just wipe these dudes out. Now, the goats are going to hurt. They do hit quite hard, but not so hard that we can't do something about them. And we'll just kind of beat this guy down. Oh, nice. We even land the I didn't even think about that. We land the combo points so we can do that. Stress is all at 4, which is a little obnoxious. It's hard for us to do something about that. But, ooh. Feeding time. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 28 damage. Can I just do 28 damage? I might just be able to do... Yeah, especially if I crit at least once. I might be able to just do 28 damage. There's 22, so I need 6 more and a burn. We didn't get the burn, sadly. But our leper can just finish the job. There we go. $19-point critical, that feels pretty good. And we'll actually Demon's Pull to get rid of that corpse, so we don't have to think about that getting brought up. Once again, leaving the goat for last. I don't know that that's the best idea, but it is an idea that we are doing. All right, we do need to do some stress healing now. All right. Well, let's make sure this guy dies. Yeah, okay, it's got to be you. All right, goat gets one more turn.
Overcome even the greatest of threats.
That's fine. Well, less fine because of the whole having to move thing, but that's not a big deal. And just drop him. All right, what are we playing for? Kitchen knives, definitely useful. Galvanizing goblet, kind of a pity it's shown up here the one time I'm not doing a ton of stuff with blight. Scalded skull's not bad. Bumper crop is real sketchy. Real sketchy. But, yeah, that's definitely good enough. Definitely good enough to play ball here.
Half-eaten mother. The child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
Ready. Even better. Even better, we get to like do some other shenanigans here. Because now the Hellion's locked in for some turns here, so it's less of a problem. That blind's annoying, but we can work with that. Okay. Take our chance to hit here. And continue to have the Hellion. The good news is that the mouth-watering thing counts as an attack, so the Hellion is just permanently locked in place, which is perfect. Because I'm willing to accept her just doing that. Yeah, sure. May as well take our mitigation while we can. Now we just keep slapping. Man, Strong Shackles really does just completely trivialize this fight.
A brilliant conclusion.
Guess we just hang out. Leper doesn't really do a lot. Even managed to double immobilize him, so he just didn't get a turn, basically. Keep us locked in. Ah, we missed. We tried. That hitting would have been real nice, but it's not worth worrying about. Still can't reach where I need you to go. Well, we'll just hit this. Whatever. Ooh. Unintended consequence here. The Hellion really can't hit him this turn. Oh, maybe she can. Actually, yeah, she can. It's not that big of a deal. How bad are you? I want to spend a healing salve here. Well, okay, never mind. I don't get to. But, sure. Kind of want to drop a healing salve into a Hazred. Well, let's make sure he hits death's door at least. Big worry would be like Alhazred getting double crit there, which would have sucked. As it stands, he's just dead, so... We'll take the opportunity to heal up a bit. Easy. Very clean victory.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Alrighty. So that does make me want to drop the Corrupting Cleaver, which isn't super exciting for the kitchen knives. Galvanizing Goblet just doesn't do anything for us. Do think Scalded Skull comes in. Yeah, Scalded Skull is definitely more useful than that. Alembic can go. We'll keep... We'll keep bumper crop from right now, not because I intend to use it, but because I need it to be... I need it to not be in the pool, basically. Alright, I will bring in Glimmer of Hope. Thunderclap Grenade's going to have to get out of my wagon. Spore Grenade's going to have to get out of my wagon. Clotting Poultice. We'll keep Whiskey Barrel for now. We need to be looking to spend some combat items, apparently. We got to make some room in the wagon here. Which is not a bad problem to have. Definitely better than not having enough combat items to keep us alive here.
The value of such a view is matched.
Sort of an
only
irrelevant
by
watchtower
its
here. We can actually already see
unsettled
the end.
awfulness.
But, you know, it does give a +1 speed boost. And we are at +2 speed, +3 from the buff, and +5 from +5 from our pet, which is basically eliminating Alhazred's HP penalty. Sourmeister is up to 74 HP. Boudica's at 66. Like, our front line is beefy right now. Oh, I'd have liked that extra smoke bomb, but I can live without it. Alrighty. Fight, fight. Ooh, lose 2 food to give everyone a blight? No. No, that's not worth it. If this wasn't a rabbit run, we'd definitely do that. But as it stands, this being a rabbit run, I'd much rather,
As directed.
I'd much rather just, fight this out normally. Here, let's go ahead and do that. That'll make this feel a bit better. Ooh, that's not good. Our Jester can do something about that, though. Jester's out of order, though. Unfortunate. But he's sort of fine. Eliminate you. You get the dog. Alright, we're going to get a little bit greedy here.
The slow suffering begins.
Do want to make sure we get rid of the dog. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I sort of think I did this wrong. Yeah. I didn't do that right, but of the suboptimal outcomes, having the weaker of the two get the rampant mutation is fine.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on. An opportunity. Squandered.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's fine. Not that big of a deal, truth be told. Because we are just going to do that.
One less obstacle in our path.
Really don't want to pick up rabies here. I'll tell you that much for free.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Alright, let's get we're already round 5, jeez. Alright, well. Four spiders is not my favorite. But we can work on getting rid of all these,
Measure out your violence, then apply it judiciously.
I guess that's one way. Kind of would have liked to invert that. I'd rather have one-shot this guy and had him still up so we could
through the fatigue.
Iron Swan, but this is fine.
A petty hindrance.
Not against a poet leper. You do nothing against a poet leper. He does not care. His job is to get hit. Ooh, off by 2. That's unfortunate. Well, okay.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
And Smoldering Hymnal coming in there to help us do this. Ow.
Steady yourself.
As odd as it sounds, we're gonna stall one more turn here. Because just encore for the kicks of it. We get to do this. Heal ourselves to full. That's perfect. Now we get to end the fight. Perfect initiative order there.
An unexpected
Oh,
find.
that's awful. That's like, you know, that's one of the worst loot rolls we could get. Discounted trinkets isn't very... I don't think you're getting used at this point. Discounted trinkets is not a very good roll to begin with, in my opinion. Then you add to that a no additional mastery points. That's kind of the minimum roll there. All right, we are going to finish out at +1 loathing, which is not a big deal, but it is like, you know, a thing. All right, hey, it's a cardinal fight. Usually it's a deacon fight. Well, let's just go ahead and... Yeah, there we go. Another example where we're going to spend the milk-soaked linen and just start beating down this, beating down the altar as quick as possible. I really don't want to have to deal with them. We are going to probably take 1 worship here. Nice. That's what we wanted to see. It's going to be very hard to stop the worship that comes out of the evangelist here. Particularly if she picks up 2 taunt tokens. Well, oh, okay. Actually, that'll make this a lot more practical. We'll just get rid of the evangelist. So it looks like the altar is probably going to get it done with the worship here. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, well, oh, no, it is because of the stupid taunt. Good lord.
Victory.
Can the Jester do it? The Jester can do it if his burn lands, I think. Nope, not even then. Okay. Nothing to be done there. And that's why we weren't really super worried about hurting the Cardinal, because we just weren't going to keep it from doing that.
Judiciously. A breakthrough.
Okay. Well, that hit hard. He is going to heal back up. It's not really worth worrying about it. That's fine by us. What do you got for me? And once again, Alhazred's gonna spend his turn healing himself rather than 3-point critical heal. Okay. What a waste of time. Once again, we could just take the 50-50, but I'd rather spend a milk-soaked linen and just get rid of that so we don't have to deal with it. Locked Jaw and Distant Ringer are not coming along. Neither of them's good enough for what I need.
The loathing whispers.
There we go. Made room there. Made room there. Making room in the wagon. Alright, and with that, we are through to the inn. Hopefully the sluice shows up. Could use a sluice for some extra gains here, but we are pretty strong, so there's not a lot more we need. We do need to pull Strong Shackle off, because it's not doing a whole... Well, it's not doing nothing either, but it's not really exciting.
Tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
The Good Doctor. Remove diseases if we had any. Where are we heading?
The provinces and cantreds
Oh.
of our land. Crumbling. and
Well,
on
anti-commerce,
dome.
avoid the Hoarder again. For the griddle? We don't do that well against the Dreaming General, and we're a rabbit run, so we don't even want the, Yeah, we don't even want the,
Another nameless city.
words are failing me.
Inferno of mutilation and madness.
We don't even want the reverberating readout, so not going to bother. Let's see. Mortar and pestle. We're saving the pot and still for the end. I think I'd rather at this point
Experimentation.
have that in.
Your academic instincts serve you well.
Something like that. I think at this point we can throw away the bumper crop because we're not going to use it.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Do want to throw in those upgrades. Using that a lot. Use that upgrade. Give Chop its upgrade. Why not? Give it some extra damage. Sort of just throwing.
What you can. Or
Jeez.
no longer has
12
meaning.
food available. That's a lot.
If indeed it ever did.
Well, could just buy an absolute and, buy all this food. Do we need anything else? Do we need like a meditative totem? No. 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 Okay. Restorative herbs, like some of this stuff's useful. How are we doing on relationships? Positive or neutral, positive or neutral. Oh, and this is just a free stress heal? And plus 10 stress resistance? Alright. That's a good one to have. Who were you at that was like close? It was 15. Oh, it was with Sarmenti? Yeah, sure. Alright, because I do want to... I'll buy that, and then I'll just buy all that food. There we go. Made a bunch of room in the wagon, and we're good to go. So thank you all for watching. Oh, I haven't applied food yet. Wow, that'd have been dumb of me. None of that's exciting. I mean, it's probably just something like that. There we go. All right, that'll do it. Man, Sourmeister and Boudica are tanky. This is a tanky lady right here. But that'll do it. Thank you all, and we'll see you in the next one.